Hey. All right, cool. So we are live. Oh, I can view my live stream. Of course, it's got a poor stream health. 1500 kilobytes per second. Or kilobits per second. Whatever. Yeah, so we're live streaming here. Hey, everybody. Mike with Accounting for Cycling. I'm trying to just use natural light here. It's kind of working. Not really. Probably just open these up right now. But yeah, so it's Monday, about 12:30ish, or 12:28. I don't have to do 30ish, but yeah. Anyways, so as some of you may know, I am Mike with Accounting for Cycling. We're doing a live stream here in probably 1080p. Damn, tried to tap on the front of this GoPro. So I'm using the GoPro Hero 10, which I have two of. Only one live streaming right now with the media mod on it, and we're doing a live stream. First time I've actually used this ever for live streaming, even though like I've had this camera for years now, but I don't know. Yeah, I've used the Pocket 3 a couple of times now. Usually when I use that, I actually hook it up through USB-C. That way I can use like the full 4K and just plugs everything right in directly into my desktop. None of this like wireless nonsense. Yeah, plus it's got a gimbal and it follows me. But yeah, the GoPros do not have a front touchscreen. The Osmo Actions do. So sitting there and like tapping the front does absolutely nothing. But the Heroes do have a front screen, so you should be able to use it to like line up if you're using it for vlogging, which is kind of a nice thing. But if you do that, like obviously set it up where it's not going to go to sleep on you. And I think mine's set for like 15 seconds, slightly longer than that. Otherwise you gotta like reach and like, tap the back. Now I can see myself again. Hey. Also, I think it stopped charging too. I always forget that's one of the really annoying things about GoPros. So you can't charge them while you record. It's really annoying. Yeah. So, anyways, didn't really have anything planned for this. Just kind of like, I was messing around the GoPro Quik app. I think I was like updating something with this, or I don't know. I had noticed that, or had made a comment on something that like, I had basically been ignoring my GoPros for a while, which is not false. So I figured I'd kind of play around with it, see if there was maybe an update to the firmware, anything new to it, make sure it worked, at least one of them. I know my other one's upstairs in my office. This one's down here because I was going to hook it up to the mic mini, but I instead decided to hook it up to my R10, which is right here. So still might hook it up, but at this exact moment I did not, because this camera does not have, or it doesn't support the Bluetooth connection, which I think you actually have to wait until the Hero 12. The 13 is able to do it, and then you can actually use the Bluetooth microphones and just connect it directly to it, or earbuds. But other than that, I don't think you can do it. Always you have to hook the whole like receiver directly to it and connect it. I'm trying to pull up the live stream on my laptop, which is right here. Nice. All right. Yeah, so I can check that out there. Whoa. All right. So these are not the actual thingies used. It's doing some copy paste. Or dog outside. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to open these. Get this out of the way. Mostly because it is almost 60 out. There's no reason to have the windows shut. Yeah. All right. Now we've got a little more natural light. There. Perfect. Okay. So I don't think this thing actually tells me anything really useful. I think I have to go to this tab. Anyways, recent life events. So back in August of 2024, I had left my job working for a solar company. And yeah, that's all fine. I had left my job working for a solar company to begin working for the IRS under the Department of the Treasury. It was great. Loved the job. It was a lot of fun, a lot of examination, auditing, and working. It was less corporate accounting, less tax-based, and more investigatory. And that all changed about a month ago. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm back on the job market because of recent political things. So, yeah, if you see somebody who got terminated for being on probation, probation for the government does not mean performing poorly. It means recently started, recently promoted, recently switched jobs, and it required being put back onto a probationary period. And so the sweeping cuts of those probationary employees just was an easy way to make people who didn't understand what that means but yeah, so that's why I'm able to be right here, right now, at home. So yeah, here I am. My dog loves it though. It's been fine mentally, monetarily, but it'll be better. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on with that. Otherwise, race-wise, coming up, I've got the Milwaukee Marathon where I'm doing a half marathon. The weekend after that, so that's April 12th. The weekend after that, I'm doing the Bruce City half marathon again. It's basically just looking at completion of those. Nothing really too exciting. Preferably would beat my time last year for the Bruce City, which was 2 hours 43. Not super fast, but it's a thing. But yeah, then not some people going by. Yeah. Beer Mile, which is just, I don't know, not going to be anything recorded or anything, nothing official. It's just something we do usually for my brother's birthday. Then I have the Whitewater Jayhawk Early Bird Triathlon, pool swim, outdoor bike ride, outdoor run. It's a lot of fun, great way to kind of get started. Plus with it being a pool swim, you don't have to worry about drowning, really. You can walk half the pool, and every 25 meters you can just kind of rest, which is really nice. Pressure. You can tell I opened up the windows upstairs too. I might have video coming up, or coming out later of, yeah, a little solar thing I've got upstairs. Lost my train of thought now. Oh, yeah. So after that, then last year I signed up for this thing for like Mother's Day weekend. That was in Wrightstown. It's the Fox River Challenge, and it is a duathlon. It's a 5K run, and then I think it was like a 12 or 15 mile, actually I think it was like a 15 mile bike ride. You start off right away going uphill over a bridge, and then it's mostly flat. But it follows the real Fox River that flows north through the Fox cities, up through into Wrightstown, and then up into Green Bay. And then after the bike ride, you finish up with, it was supposed to be a 1 mile run. It was, I think, the first year that this crew had run it. The run ended up being 3/4 of a mile. And there really wasn't like a marked finish. They have that fixed now. They're working on that. So it'll set up to be much, much, much better organized this year. So looking forward to it. I'm signed up again this year too. It's actually going to be on my birthday. So great way to ring in another year of life than doing a duathlon. And then after that, I'll have a couple of weeks off to gear up and get ready for another round of the Lake Mills Triathlon, and then really gear up for kind of the big one of the summer, which is the Grand Haven, Michigan duathlon. So really excited for all that. And so, you know, it's kind of a nice thing, a little bit of a, I won't say blessing in disguise though. Zadie, you're okay. Zadie, you're okay. It's just people outside. Yeah, come here. Come here. There's my dog. Said to join me. So in between job hunting and all that, got a nice opportunity to get a better focus into training for all these different runs, duathlons, triathlons, and focusing more on editing and doing videos for my channel here. So if you have any ideas or anything more you'd like to see on here, you know, drop something in the comments, let me know. Just, you know, stay active, stay engaged. I'll try and keep posting more. I've got still quite a few things in the backlog, some ideas to put out. I'm still definitely not done playing around with the DJI ecosystem that I've got here, because I've got the Mic 2, the Mic Mini full kit of the Mic Minis, plus the Action 5, the Pocket 3, these GoPros. So I've got quite a few different things to kind of play around with that. Plus I can use those to be active with. But yeah, and then of course my bike stuff and running gear. I've also been testing out some shoes to post a review about. I know that's not the most exciting thing, but they're blue. But so yeah, anyways, thanks so much for sticking around here. Let me know how the audio was, how the video was. This should have been coming through in 1080p. Hopefully it did the whole time and it was kind of smooth. I see here it's an error open widget. I don't know. It's always kind of hit or miss when you're using the direct streaming through the apps here. But yeah, let's see how this worked out. All right, thanks so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that stuff. And if you want to support me, check out my website, use the affiliate links, use the links in bio. I do get a commission off those, and it's a little small thing, but hugely helpful. Thanks. Bye.